Do you love to play Magic Online but have a tight budget? Check out MTGO Academy's Academy Budget Bot in the Magic Online Classifieds. All cards in stock are cheaper than one event ticket.
Hey guys, and welcome to a match here. We're playing Boros. We are on the play. We mulliganed to 6. Our first hand only had a Boros Garrison. So now we are going to see what the opponent's playing. We've got to wish him good luck, of course. Just sacking right now. Forest. So I have no idea what that could be. I think we're going to lead on some pressure. Just to see what's going on. I mean, it's pretty obvious we're Boros here, I would imagine, just because of the Ancient Den. Green-white with Evolving Wilds and a Pride Mage. So I think this is Domain. Very interesting. Well, I'm definitely willing to trade Missionary for Pride Mage, and I think he's going to not block, and I'm going to play Prophetic Prism. We could go Skyfish or Bone Splitter. Maybe that's better. Then he's going to try and nuke our land. I still think it's better. We could Journey the Pride Mage. We've got a lot of options. I don't think I want to Journey the Pride Mage. I think we'll go Skyfish or Bone Splitter. I think Prism's the worst play. Journey's actually an okay option. I'm going to go Skyfisher. We might be able to out-tempo him. And even if he does want to hit the Ancient Den, the Bone Splitter might be able to get Skyfisher up on him. Because right now he's got to fix his colors and all that. I'm not saying he can't do it. They can do it pretty easily, but while he's doing that, we can take significant chunks of life away. And if he doesn't have Armadillo Cloak or something main, then just F6. Yep, we'll take it. Then I think we're looking pretty good. Well, he's got 3 colors. Yeah, so there's the Rioters. I think we want to Journey those guys. But he can blow up the Journey too. So that's kind of rough. One thing we can do is attack for 4 and try and block with Missionary. This is interesting. That wins us some tempo, but I'm pretty sure this game's going to go long. We don't want to take too much time thinking because our clock is a huge aspect. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Prism, and we're just going to take some damage. I want to see what our options are, and I want to fix our colors. The sooner we can get some burn going, the better. We miss a land. I'm going to swing in the air. So he can't force both guys in because we'll just block the Pride Mage. We also have a Rebirth coming down. So yeah, I think we're actually okay. I think we're actually fine. I'm going to F6. I'm not going to block. If he just goes in for 4, that's fine. He doesn't have a Nylea's Presence yet. Tribal Flames can hit Skyfisher, so can Bolt. He uses Tribal Flames. Now he's going to attack for 4. Then I'm going to attack him. Okay, that's fine. Sure. I think if we don't draw a land, I'll just play Missionary. We do draw a land, but I don't know if that means anything. We can go Missionary, Rebirth, or we can equip and play Missionary. I think we want to equip. And not play defensively, because I think we're still okay. He's going to block, and is he going to blow up my land? He might. He might blow up my Prism. Yeah, I actually don't care. We can journey his rioters now, but I'm going to save it. I mean, it's an interesting line to take, but for the most part, I don't think... Unless he's got Unearth, it might be worth it. And he's got another Pride Mage, so that makes sense too. We get in for 6 now, which is kind of cool. We can journey away the Pride Mage. Ooh, a 3/3 trample. Yeah, I think I'm going to journey the Pride Mage and attack. That's a lot of damage coming back the other way, though. Maybe we just play defensively here. Yeah, I'm going to play defensively. He may blow up Prophetic Prism, but I'm okay with that too. A, we can Core Skyfisher back a guy, the journey, and then B, we also have... Oh, that's a good one. We also have Boros Garrison to fix the colors, so... Well, I don't think we want to double block. We may set up a block with Rebirth. Okay, there's his Nylia's Presence. We may just bust that also. It's pretty unlikely that he doesn't have a Bolt. He has Trample. I mean, he's threatening 8. So maybe we just double block here. He's been sitting on cards for a long, long time. I mean, he may have Unearth also. Well, I think we gotta try and stop him. I don't think we can afford to take so much damage. Okay, he didn't have the Bolt. He's got a Step Links. Whoa. That kind of came out of nowhere. So we can leave up Galv Blast. But I think we want to blow up the Presence first. Then we can try and... Well, we can only Galv Blast for 2. So maybe it's better to Rebirth and Galv Blast. Rebirth as in Rebirth the Rioters and Galv Blast his guy. Yeah, I think that's fine. So we're going to tap this. Hit the links, play our planes, and pass. And there's a chance we can blow this up. I mean, I guess we lose to double Tribal Flames if we do that. We'll see. I may just chump block here. Yeah, I think we'll chump block, buy ourselves some time. Core Skyfisher gets us out of this. I mean, we have a lot of ways to get out of this. Pretty sure he drew... Yeah, I think he's got all lands. Because he would have played more threats last turn. Yeah, okay. So now we can't do anything with Glint Hawk. I think I actually attack. Maybe not. Let's just blow up his Nylia's Presence. And then there's no way he attacks if he doesn't have a burn, so... Rancor. I still think I'm going to attack, or block. Tribal Flames, okay. Well, we saved ourselves some life. He has no more cards. I'm just going to take 5 and hopefully draw any removal spell. There's a Prism. Let's go for it. And I can play Glinthawk. There's another Prism, but I think I want to play Glinthawk here. We're just hanging by a thread. I don't think there's any way we can beat a Tribal Flames. I'm going to leave both guys back, because if he well, I guess if he has Tribal Flames, he'd use it on Glinthawk. He's just attacking. So I'm going to block. I'm just going to block like this. He probably just has another guy. He has nothing. Interesting. Okay. Prophetic Prism. Great Furnace. Don't care about. I'm going to play another Prophetic Prism, or do we play Sanctifiers? I think we play another one. Crossroads is good. And we'll attack. I mean, Skyfisher is removal. We gotta... Okay, he's flooded. Very good, very good. I guess I'll just play the Sanctifiers. I'm gonna put him on a clock. I'm gonna hold these lands for Faithless Looting, and we only need one to... we only need one to turn on Metalcraft, so... Yeah, he's super flooded. And it doesn't look like he has basics for any of the other colors. So that's actually pretty good. He would actually be better if he had the other basics, because the Rioters and Tribal Flames, excuse me, would be turned on more often. We're flooded too, but our lands can do stuff, so that helps. He's going to draw something sooner or later. He draws a Nicodle, so he's got a 3/3 Nicodle. And he's got a Rancor. So again, anything... We have so much removal. There we go. So yeah, let's just use that now. I think it's better to use it on the Journey. And he's actually pretty close to losing here. So now this is going to punish him for sacking that Pride Mage way back when. Play this. I'm going to start F6ing more often, so I'm going to do a lot of stuff before attacking. So he's at 8, we're at 8. He has no board, we have 5. Uh-oh, he did draw something. He drew Nyla's Presence. He's going to draw him a card. And he drew something else, played a Geopede. And he has a Rancor. Ugh. So his last card is gotta be a fetch land. And he has first strike on the ground, so we can't attack there, but I am going to attack in the air. And I'm going to play one of my lands, because we only need 2 to make Faithless Looting okay. Ugh. So this is 9. Oh no, it's only 7. Is there any reason not to block? We go to 1 as opposed to 2. I don't think that makes a difference. I think I'm just not going to block because we may be defensive. We also have 5 power here, so we can win if we draw a burn, obviously. And we don't, but we do draw a Kabir at Crossroads. So... Okay, obviously any burn spell kills us. A fetch land gets us up to 9, and we'll be at 3. So fetch land kills us 2. He's got 5 already, so we have to leave back a Pride Mage. Also, what does that do? It gets him Exalted, which is 6. He's got a lot of live draws. Exalted, which is 6. And we have 4 toughness back. I think we have to attack with Skyfisher and hope he just doesn't doesn't draw any of his relevant. He has a lot of outs, but I mean, there's nothing we can really do. This puts him to 4. Actually, I think we may have to attack with this also to ensure that he dies on the backswing. Then again, there's no way he dies if... we'll just attack with this. So there's a lot of things to think about. We could send that token too, which puts him to 3. And the reason that's relevant... Oh, he drew a fetch land, so it doesn't matter. So that's enough, I think. Yeah, he's going to win this game. Wow, crazy. Ooh, if he doesn't crack it... Oh, he didn't crack it. So I think... Oh, no, we still lose. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we got a lot of things to think about. We saw Pride Mage, Rioters. It's more of just like a Naya and a Landfall version of the deck, the domain deck. So I think our usual stuff is going to be pretty important. Where's our Bone Splitter? I think we take that out. I think Celestial Flare is pretty good. That might be it. Cop Red, I'm not in love with. Electrickery's okay. It's good if he has Squadron Hawks too. It's good enough to take out, you know, Step Links, Plated Geopede, so I like that. Yeah, I think we'll just board like this, kind of similar to the Goblins matchup. Let's submit. Now, he's got more colors, access to more colors, so that might be good for him. Pride Mage is a problem, usually. We got a lot of answers, though. And that game was very close, so there is that. I'm going to check on my connection real quick. And yeah, we're good. So we're going to play first. And yeah, we'll definitely keep this. This hand looks pretty solid. I think I may play Prism turn 2, depending on what... He went to 6, depending on what his opening looks like, because we may be able to Celestial Flare him. Yeah, a lot of his starts are going to be slow, so having a turn 3 Celestial Flare is not completely out of the question. Yeah, I think we'll play Prism. Yeah, let's do it. But it's mostly because we have Celestial Flare. This is what we're looking at here. There's a Nacatl. So we can kill the Nacatl. Does he have a land? Nobody knows. He has a Naya Panorama. Okay, so we can actually bounce. No, we can't bounce anything. Maybe, yeah, I think we just flare this. Instead of setting up some crazy play. Okay, so that doesn't really matter. He's sacking to get a plane, so he's basically been time walked, but so have we. Alright, target him. Probably the best opportunity to use that. We've got 4 lands now, so we can go Glinthawk, bounce the Prism, and play Lone Missionary also. I think that's fine. It may have been better to tap the Prism, but yeah, I think we're fine with this. Our board is decent. His creatures are bigger, but we have evasion, which is nice. If he plays a Presence, I can blow it up. Step Links, okay. And no land drop, so he's getting ready to bash us. We have another Celestial Flare, so I think I'll just leave that up after I play a Prophetic Prism. I mean, we can also bounce the Kabira Crossroads with Skyfisher. That seems better. No, it doesn't, because we want to kill his Step Links. And he may go for like a Rancor or something. Do I want to play this land? Of course. Of course I do. Okay, so we'll pass. So a lot of tempo being gained here. We're playing like an aggro control deck. Yeah, that's fine. He's going to try and bash for a lot, but it doesn't matter. Hopefully he doesn't blow up the prism. He's not going to. Alright, that's fine. And we'll flare him again. So he's experiencing some flaring pain here. And I'll attack once more. I think I'll just bounce the prism again, and then bounce it again with Glint Hawk. Electrickery, wow. You brought in Electrickery against me. That's very interesting. Because I brought in Electrickery against you. Actually, we'll start with Glint Hawk. So we'll play this out. We cut. Ooh, that's a good one. I think we just bolt you now. And we get our prism back. So things are looking very good. We're playing this very much in an aggro tempo sort of way. So aggro control, I guess you could say. There's a step links, not so relevant here. Tribal Flames on my guy. That's fine. Okay, I'll just attack. We'll draw our card first. Wellspring, we'll draw another card. I don't think we want to play Sanctifiers yet. I think we may want to save it. And we have a Celestial Flare again. A third one. Okay, sick. So we'll just bounce the Crossroads and leave up Celestial Flare. I don't think there's any way we lose. But they can pull back from very overwhelming odds. For instance, I mean, we haven't seen Core Skyfisher from him. That would actually slow us up. So I'm actually going to take the damage from Step Links. I think the only way we lose is to score Core Skyfisher. So, but he doesn't have it. I'm now going to just bust my own Wellspring. Whoops. There we go. That should do the trick. And yeah, we'll just play that. No reason to Celestial Flare his guy. We're so far ahead. He's at 6. He's got to leave it back. Okay, he draws Annihilate Presence the turn after we play our Sanctifiers, but that's okay. Okay, he just concedes. Perfect. So his Electrickery did pretty much nothing. I don't know why he thought that would be good. Maybe he thought we were playing Squadron Hawk 2. I think we're going to leave it as is. Being on the draw kind of sucks, but it's kind of just how it goes. Very interesting deck we're facing. A Naya domain deck. I think it's just not as good as the other domain decks that have access to Unearth. They have access to... Well, their Tribal Flames and their Rioters are turned on more often because they actually have the basics to pump them up, which is pretty good. I'm going to check my connection because I'm kind of OCD about that. And yeah, so I mean, what is he really getting? He's trying to make it a Step Links style and plated Geopede. I don't think you need to be playing both of those cards. I know that in back in Standard when that was a thing, it was important to play plated Geopede as well. But in these formats, it's not as important. I think you can get away with just playing Step Links. Actually, I know you can, because I've done it before. Anyway, we're gonna mulligan this, and we're gonna mulligan this. It looks like we may end up mulliganing into Oblivion. This we can keep though. This actually might be good enough. So we F6. We'll play a Plains. They're going to be playing some Garrisons for a while. This actually might be good enough. There's the Step Links. We can't kill it yet. Does he have a Nicodle too? No, he's got a Rancor. Alright. So yeah, we're just going to have to bounce the land. Boop. I think we're okay. I mean, the Step Links is going to pound us for a billion. Yeah, so what are we taking? 6? That's not so bad. If he has Pride Mage, we're taking 7. So it's going to be dicey here for just a little while. I would love to go Wellspring Glinthawk, but we can't afford to do that. Yeah, he's got a Pride Mage too. So I'm going to Electrickery the Step Links. And then we're taking 4 after that. We could also play Coldotha Rebirth. But the trample is just so crazy. I think we have to go Electrickery, and I guess that's it. No, we can also play the Wellspring too. So that's at least good. I had to make sure I paid for that correctly. Draw the card. That's a good one too. Cast, targeting Step Links. What's happening? Alright, F6. Yeah, so we're okay. We have Celestial Flare if he doesn't have another guy. We also have Galvanic Blast. We actually can just use both, but we're at 9. That's the only problem. We're going to hope that he's kind of screwed off of colors. He's not. Okay, so what else do you have going on? Hopefully nothing. We're going to 8. But if he has nothing else, I think we actually are okay. We have to leave up the Garrison. I think we have to play Ancient Den here. And we can play Glinthawk. Yeah, that seems fine. And we leave up Celestial Flare and Galvanic Blast. I think we're actually okay here. We may just Gal Blast this now before the Exalted hits, and then we can Celestial Flare his bigger guy. Doesn't look like he has a bigger guy, but we have a stop here, right? Yeah, I think we just Gal Blast this, because the Gal Blast is not going to be turned on with Metalcraft, so I think I just misplayed, but because we could have replayed the Wellspring, I think. Maybe not. Okay, he's going to blow up our land. Okay, I don't care about that. Does he just pass? If he just passes, we're in great shape. Oh, man. That's bad. Oh, man. Well, there's no way we're gaining life unless we hit a... Wow, I think we're just dead here. Unless we hit a Kabira Crossroads, but even then, Tribal Flames would be the thing that does it. Well, we're just going to have to do this. We have another chance to draw one. Draw Prism. Yeah, we may be dead. Didn't have any other plays, so just F6. And what does he have? Tribal Flames. Good game. Okay, so that's a matchup I'm not used to playing at all. The insane reach he has is actually a huge benefit. I mean, his start was really fast, and we mulligan to 5, so there is that. That's a factor. I think this would be pretty even otherwise, and we have many ways to hose their creatures, so that's something to think about too. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this Boros Kitty kind of showcase here. The deck needs some work, at least this list. It's an archetype that's kind of one of the it's not a top tier archetype. It's a couple rungs down, but I think tightening this up a bit would really help. starting maybe with the land base and looking at the spells and the artifact count and things like that. So thanks for watching, and we will talk to you guys next time.